and welcome to the first annual Nostalgia Bait Awards. I am your host, George Sheard, and I am joined as always by my wonderful co-host, keep his name in your fucking mouth, that is Cooper Britton.
Yeah! Let's go!
We are here for a very special episode of Nostalgia Bait.
Here.
We've dressed up for the occasion. I don't own the shirt, apparently. But
I do, and I'm suited and booted, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you booted?
Look. Actually, no, I am crocked.
Lovely.
Suited and crocked.
Yeah, so, for context, what are the Nostalgia Bait Awards? Basically, a few weeks ago, we sent out a Google form to you lovely, lovely individuals here on the internet to basically fill in and decide your bests and worsts of the year. We've got movies, we've got TV programs, we've got video games, and many, many more. And we're going to talk about them all today. And we're going to be giving out our fictional awards, which is basically just a sort of formality. We're just going to be clapping and going, yay. You're not actually going to receive anything.
Did it.
I'm sure the film producers of the best film of the year are going to be really devastated that we don't send them anything from the Nostalgia Bait Awards.
I know.
But, yeah, that'll be the plan today. So we're going to go through them all. We're going to give our awards. And we're happy to have you along for the ride today. So without any further ado...
Should we go through the categories first and then jump into the awards?
Yeah. So the categories that we've got today...
we'll not do the nominees, but do the categories.
Just the
and then
categories.
do the nominees. Yeah.
So we've got Movie of the Year, Worst Movie of the Year, TV Show of the Year. Oh shit, nice, that's good. Nice one, Crow. We have Video Game of the Year. We have Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Nostalgia Bait Episode of the Year, Best Just News Story of the Year, Meme of the Year, YouTuber/Streamer of the Year, Doctor Who Podcast of the Year,
of course,
Doctor Who Episode of the Year, Star Wars Project of the Year, Marvel Project of the Year, DC Project of the Year, the Nostalgia Bait Moment of the Year, and Nostalgia Bait Podcast Promo Attempt of the Year.
Keyword attempt.
Attempt being the operative word there. So yeah, we are delighted to have you all here. We've got 184 people who have filled out a form with all your nominations and all your votes for the winner. So I could not be more excited to delve.
Thank you to everyone.
Thank you,
filled
everyone.
it out.
Yeah, really
and if you didn't fill it out this year, keep your eyes tracked for next year. Yeah. As I think we should make this I think we should try and make this
an annual thing, a little end of year celebration. I love the idea of it. I think it's a lot of fun. And it gives us a chance to sort of celebrate the best and worst and middest of pretty much everything.
Best and middest of the year.
So
nail on the head there.
For every category, or for most categories, there are a bunch of different nominees, official nominees from the Google form. But we also opened it up to you guys to put in some of your offerings. So yes, we will be reading through all, if not all, of your a little funny other inclusions for each of the categories as well, where possible. Now, we've tried not to look at the results. We've not seen very much of it. So we'll be going through it one at a time and kind of deciding who the winner is after reading all the nominees. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into it. I'm
so excited for this. I'm actually so excited for this.
I'm buzzing, man. This is great. I feel like an actual Oscar host. This is crazy.
Of course.
Fantastic.
We've gone from an Oscars live stream to our own award ceremony.
Do you think anyone's doing a podcast episode about what the ballots for this is going to be? Probably not.
That's true. Maybe one day.
You never know. Live streams, live watching this, you never know. This could be a big event.
Yeah, it's true.
So, the movies of the year.
Let's dive straight into it.
The movie of the year category, the nominees, the official nominees are The Substance, Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice, Deadpool and Wolverine, Transformers 1, Dune Part 2, Gladiator 2, and Wicked. We also got a lot of extras, which I guess we'll call honourable mentions.
Yeah.
I think these are honourable mentions for this year. So we had Anora, I Saw the TV Glow, Argyle, All of Us Strangers, If, and The Fall Guy.
Fez.
So, the winner of the Movie of the Year category, with 59 votes to its name, 36.2% of the billing is... Little drum roll. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Well done. Absolute fucking disgrace.
Big up Ryan Reynolds.
Dear
Big up Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. He is
Jackman.
He is actually huge.
To be fair, that movie was so good.
It was
so good.
Yeah. If it won an actual Oscar, I'd be deeply offended. But
but it won a Nostalgia Bait award instead.
It's like in between an Oscar and a Razzie. It's like right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Yeah, right. Slap bang in the middle. Slap bang. Not too good, not too bad.
That's fun. Do you want to hear some runners up? Is that fun?
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Let's do top 3 or top 5. Let's see what.
We'll do a top 3. That's a fun little shout. In second place with only 27 votes, almost half, was Dune Part 2. And then a sort of joint third with 18 votes each was The Substance and Alien Romulus, which is nice to see.
Oh, wow.
Alien Romulus was fucking
really
great.
Yeah,
fun. Cooper, I believe
Very
it's
nice.
your category next. What are we talking about?
I just realized we're doing a ping pong without even realizing.
We are doing a ping pong, yeah. Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you as potentially the man with the hottest takes on Nostalgia Bait, and I love bad things. We will be presenting the Nostalgia Bait Award for the worst movie of the year. Our nominees are Venom: The Last Dance, Madam Web, Joker: Folly Do, and Folly Do. How the fuck do we pronounce it? And Back to Black. Do we have any more honourable mentions? Oh, we have a few. We have Harold and the Purple Crayon, and Uglies.
Uglies.
Okay.
And then someone said don't know.
Someone said don't know.
Crazy.
So,
Uglies.
George, what did you think? What was the worst movie you saw this year?
The one that upset me the most and pissed me off, especially out of this list, is Joker: Folly of Do. I think that's been well documented.
Yeah, that has been well documented. I don't know whether I disliked Madam Web or Venom: The Last Dance more. Genuinely.
Oh, I'm dying. Tell me what the winner is. I need to know.
And the winner, with a staggering 55.3% of the votes, is Madam Web.
Yeah, fair enough. Well done.
Well done to Madam Web for being absolutely horrific.
Well done.
Runners up. Number 2 with 30.9% is Joker 2.
Yeah, valid.
With 47 votes. Madam Web had 84 votes. Oh my goodness.
That's mad, actually. That's like almost a majority of the votes.
And then
Jesus.
the third worst movie of the year is Back to Black with 12 votes or 7.9%.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ. Yeah, Back to Black wasn't even that bad. It was just a bit insulting to Amy Winehouse, but that's fine. Wow. Well, wow. I think there's been a lot of great TV this year, personally. I have enjoyed a lot of different elements of TV. We've had a lot of like animal-themed TV this year, I think. It's fair to say. We've had Baby Reindeer and the Penguin. I mean, that's crazy.
True.
2 full animal documentaries there. But yes, no. I'm just trying to think of something funny to say about each one. So, TV Show of the Year, we have a lot of nominations, so let's not waste any more time. Our nominations for TV Show of the Year are The Penguin, The Acolyte, Baby Reindeer, Agatha All Along, X-Men 97, Bad Batch Series 3, Doctor Who Series 1, Big Brother, Shogun, Monsters, The Menendez Brothers Story, and Arcane. And our honourable mentions include Interview with the Vampire and Bridgerton Season 3.
I can't believe Bad Batch Season 3 came out this year. That feels like so long ago.
Honestly, like... Yeah, but then I always think of it as like, have we talked about it on the podcast? And if so, it was this year. We were going
to. Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We did a little bit, not massively. But
we did like an episode talking about upcoming Acolyte Season 3.
Yes, that's right. We did.
Yeah.
Anyway,
crazy, wild.
Ooh.
Come on then.
Sorry, I'm just pissing it out here.
Our
TV show
don't
of the
know
year.
what it could be.
So we have
There's so many good ones.
I think, given our audience, I think there's a fair estimation as to what this can be. But I think it's bullshit. With the winner with 33% of the votes, with 58 votes, is Doctor Who season 1. No surprises there, guys. But
Fez, okay.
But let's talk about the runners-up. With in second place with 25 votes, 14% of the share was The Penguin, which is
I thought it might
very well deserving. Great show. And then again, a joint third place with 11.7% of the share. Each is X-Men 97 and Baby Reindeer.
Wow.
I know.
No Acolyte love.
I know. No, it's like Acolyte, got 8 votes. That's fine. Love to
I'm
see
not gonna lie. I've heard really good things about X-Men 97. Like really,
I have
good
as
things.
well. I just was never there for the original, so I sort of feel like a fake fan if I join now.
That's true. That is true. You would be a fake fan.
Exactly.
Moving on to potentially could be my favorite award of the lot. Maybe, possibly,
okay.
possibly. It's my category.
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, I am a gamer. And I
gamer.
like to spearhead the game section of Nostalgia Bait this year. And if you couldn't tell by the choices of Game of the Year, this was definitely accumulated by me minus FIFA.
Yeah, I have no
FC
fucking
as
idea.
it's called now. Game of the Year. And there is a DLC on this, and cry. I do not care. Okay. The Nostalgia Bait Award Game of the Year nominees are the Elden Ring DLC, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Okay, he's got
Dragon
full
Ball
title there.
Sparking Zero, or Sparkling Zero, as George called it earlier.
Did
Call of Duty.
Did I call it Sparkling Zero?
You called it
I
Sparkling
didn't
Zero.
realise, that's what I read.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6,
Okay.
FC 25, and Black Myth Wukong.
What do you
Have
think
you played
deserves
any
to-
of these, George?
No, I've not got a single one of these. Which one would you like to win?
I want Elden Ring DLC to win it because it was fucking incredible. The Elden Ring DLC was fucking
Have we got any
unbelievable.
honourable mentions that I might like?
Let's have a look at the honourable mentions for this. For honourable, we have a lot of honourable mentions.
That's nice
Oh
to hear.
my god!
That's good to
Okay,
hear. Okay.
so
Okay, take me through.
Sonic X Shadows Generations.
Okay.
Balatro is apparently really good. It got nominated for the actual the actual thingy.
Right.
There's quite a lot voting for Sonic. Football Manager 24, Word
Okay,
Feud,
That's definitely Josh Carr who's done that.
Metaphor,
Word Feud.
Word Feud, Metaphor,
Word Feud.
Refantasio, Sparking Zero again, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Fortnite, Hearts of Iron
Fuck
4,
off.
Fortnite, Half-Life 2 20th anniversary update, Stellar Blade.
Hang on.
If we
Sorry.
DLCs
We
in
can't
this.
include, I know, but like Half-Life 2 20th Anniversary Edition and Fortnite, which neither of those came out this year.
That's true. Mario and Luigi Brothership, TCG
Okay.
Pocket, that is based as fuck because I've been playing it recently.
Okay.
Scrabble, Star Wars Outlaws, fair. Mafia in the
that should be
Office,
on
but
there.
Mafia in the Office, but if people believe me,
I know who did that. That's it.
there you go.
Sorry, that's an inside joke. Thanks, Connie, for that.
Astrobot, blank. Warhammer 40k Space Marine, Astrobot again, Metaphor. Final Fantasy 14 Online Dawn Trail. I know who that is. That's Seamus because he told me he was putting that. And F1 Manager 2024. So from the honorable mentions, the Sonic and Sonic X Shadows Generations is on here quite a few times,
Ooh,
which
but
I'm
is
quite
is
impressed.
it more than the winning one? For
It's
this?
not more than the winner.
Ah,
Now,
okay, good.
this is pretty close. There's only 2 votes in it between
Okay.
between 1 and 2. And our winner of the Nostalgia Bait Game of the Year award goes to Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Let's go! I hate to watch you play Elden Ring. It was so
rigged.
good. That is with 31 votes, or 25.8% of the
31
votes.
people knew what that was. That's crazy.
With 29 votes, it's Call of Duty
I
Black
can't
Ops 6.
believe our Game of the Year is a DLC. I mean, really?
You know, Elden Ring's vote thingied nominated for the actual Game of the Year award as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like the actual. To be fair,
It's a
as
full
much
thing,
as I,
is it?
it's okay, of course. Well, it's like the Elden Ring DLC is fucking huge. Like it's an entirely new map, entirely new story, all
Yeah.
new bosses. Like it is. It's like 50 hours of gameplay. Like it's mega.
Fair enough.
So
then. Yeah, fair
it
enough.
is kind of. But again, it's like if it was released as its own game, we'd be like yeah, fucking yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
do you know what? We don't care. Big up Elden Ring.
We balling.
The only game that I would consider putting on my top 5 games after playing it this year. It's the only list that we've done this year that would change because I played that game. Fun fact. And then number 3 with 10 votes was Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Right,
Big up
enough.
Sparking Zero.
Sparking
Shout
Zero.
out to my Sparking Zero fans. Go to the game.
I don't even know. There was a point in time where I used to know what video games were, and now I'm like, fuck no.
George was once a gamer.
I know. I'm hearing the Indiana Jones one's doing quite well, so if I get that for Christmas,
It looks quite good, actually.
I'll be enjoying that. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to well, this is going to be interesting. So this will be an opportunity for the music lovers here. Let's see if the Swifties have come in clutch with this win. Let's see. This is the Nostalgia Bait album of the year. Now, we talked about top 5 albums way back when. We'll not get into that.
There is also an album on our album of the year that I would consider putting on my top 5 albums. Now, after listening to it.
I mean, better be what I think it is. Oh, someone's getting hurt.
It is what you think it is.
Good. So, the nominees for album of the year are Brat from Charlie XCX, Short and Sweet from Sabrina Carpenter, Tortured Poets. We are horrendously
biased.
So you're horrendously biased for this one. Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift. Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish. Death of Slim Shady, Eminem. Now we have a few honorable mentions for this one as well. Because I feel like our music knowledge is very similar but also kind of broad as well in a sense.
It's cultured.
We miss out a certain category of things because I believe the honorable mentions I haven't heard of. So now I feel bad. But then yes, it's just what I've missed out on, I guess.
Come on then.
So we've got GNX from Kendrick Lamar, From Zero, Linkin Park. This Could Be Texas - English Teacher. I don't know if that's a bit or if that's a real thing. Warriors, and True Magic by Salute, or are they just doing a salute? I don't fucking know. And that's that. So we have a very close call with this one. Not very. Probably not our closest one of the whole thing, but it's split between the actual ones that were up for nominee. Between the top place and the last place, only about 20%. It's kind of a bit,
really?
Quite a small margin there. So all the albums got a good amount of votes, which is really nice to see. However, the winner of the Nostalgia Bit album of the year is the well-deserving Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah!
Yes!
We stand Sabrina Carpenter on this podcast.
We are a Carpenter's podcast. We've established this. We've well established.
Was it your number 1 on Spotify this year?
It doesn't rank albums, but yes, every song from Short and Sweet was in my top 100. Every fucking one was in there. So yeah, my top two songs were Espresso and Please Please Please.
So are mine, in that exact order as well.
What can we say?
My entire top 5 was Sabrina Carpenter this year, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Going on from that though, what's our next category?
What was number 2 and 3?
Oh shit! Yeah, Christ. Yeah, good call. I'll be getting eggs thrown at me if this was the real Oscars. In second place, we had Brat, Charlie XCX, with 22.3%. I should have said Sabrina Carpenter got 44 votes, 31.7.
Hell yeah!
And then in only just third place is The Death of Slim Shady.
Wow! Big up.
Yeah.
Good album. Really good album, actually. Really, really good.
Tortured Poets Department got the least votes out of the nominated categories. Just want to throw that one in there.
Swifties didn't turn up.
Swifties did not turn up to this. That's okay. That's okay. You've got next year, if she releases more music, which she will. She'll release another 10 versions of Tortured Poets. Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our 5th category? 6th category?
I don't fucking know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th category of the night. Or day, depending on when you're watching this.
6 eggs?
6.
Anyway.
6 eggs. This is the Nostalgia Bait Song of the Year Award.
Holy shit.
Our nominees include Espresso. That's That Me Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Good Luck Babe by Chapel Rowan.
Also banger.
Apple also banger. Apple by Charlie XCX, which I've not actually heard.
It's decent. It was a TikTok one, but it's decent.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the
Shut
king.
the fuck up and just get past it. Like, fucking.
We have The
help
Thick of
yourself.
It by KSI.
Everybody
and
knows.
Die with a Smile by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga.
I haven't
the
actually
only
heard that
good
one.
thing that's you haven't heard that song.
I haven't listened to it.
Wow.
Do we have any honourable mentions for this?
And our honourable mentions include the great Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, 360, Charlie XCX, A Light or Something by The Warriors, APT by Bruno Mars and Rosie, Houdini by Eminem, Saving Flowers by Salute and Rina Sawayama. Yeah, there are honourable mentions. Which, to be fair, have you not heard APT there by Bruno Mars? Great song. Another banger song.
You're a big Bruno Mars guy, though.
Big Bruno Mars guy. Our song of the year goes to Good Luck Babe by Chapel Rowan.
Did it? Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
She got the good luck clearly helped, didn't it? Really?
Yeah, the good luck clearly helped. To be fair, banger song.
Good
banger,
song.
banger,
good
banger
song.
song.
Yeah. Well deserving.
With 48 votes, with 32.9%
32%.
of the vote. Number 2 with 45 votes, or 30.8%.
Oh,
is
it's so
Espresso
close.
by
It's
Sabrina
so
Carpenter.
close. It's so close. I'll take that.
And then number 3 with 20 votes, 13.7% is The Thick of It by KSI. I would like to state on record that I did not vote KSI for this.
Fuck.
I would just like to put on record I voted for Bruno Mars. I voted for Die With a Smile. So just
even
to
though
have it on
Espresso was your top
record.
listened to song, you fucking traitor. Get with it.
Well, yeah, this is the thing though. This is going back to the top album. Espresso isn't even in my top 5 songs from Short and Sweet.
I mean, like, not to be normie, but it is, like, probably one of the best songs on the album.
There's other songs I'd listen to before I'd pick pick Espresso.
Espresso is so catchy.
I'm not saying it's a bad song.
It's
I'm not saying it's a bad
so
song.
catchy. Like, that's probably one of the only songs where I'm like, I could just listen to that on repeat. Like,
let me put it on record that when Espresso came out, I did listen to it on repeat all the time. But Short and Sweet is such a perfect album that generally all the songs are good. Like, there is not a single bad song on Short and Sweet. But I just happen to like songs better than Espresso on Short and Sweet. So, there you go.
I think
that's all I have to say about that.
I think Espresso is one of the catchiest songs released in a long time. That's why it's so, like, listened to, in my opinion. I actually think Please 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 is weak, like, significantly weaker, despite the fact that it was, like,
I prefer
one in my top 5 as well.
Please, I think I prefer Please 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 over Espresso. Of the 2 singles that she released,
Espresso's so catchy and high energy, though. I love it. I do like a high energy song.
Please. Yeah,
I'm not singing Espresso.
That's fair.
Anyway, our next category is a bit of an interesting one.
Good luck fucking reading these nominations.
I'm not reading these fucking ones out. So, earlier this year, February time, we started this podcast, Nostalgia Bit. We've been going for a hell of a long time now, almost a year. Very exciting, and it's time to celebrate that, as well as all these wonderful other things that have been going on this year. So, we have 40 episodes to choose from.
This is mental.
This is episode 42, so obviously 41 could have been on there, but that's only just come out from the time of recording, so there's no time to vote on that one. It won't go to win. So we've got every single episode of this podcast that's ever been released, from 1 to 40, including all of the sort of longer ones as well. We've got our Just News best of compilations, as well as our 3-hour script reading of Star Wars Episode 9, Duel of the Fates. There's a lot there. And I'm looking at it like,
there's a lot
damn,
there.
Okay. So there's no honorable mentions here. It's just out of the episodes that we've released this year, what you guys thought was your favourite. And obviously, given that, this is probably the most split one, but there is a clear winner.
Yeah. I think I have an inkling on what will be number 1. Like the top.
What do you think will be the top ones?
I think number 1 is going to be ranking all of the Doctor Who series.
Okay. And what do you... Any other
one.
topics?
I think one of the other top 5s could be on there. I think top 5 movies could be on there, potentially. What other? I think top 5 movies or top 5 albums could be on there because they're both good episodes. What else? I can't think of any like the little ones that we've done that might make it. I'd love it to be like a massive upset. It's just the most random episode possible. Okay.
So there are obviously, I mean, like the fact of the matter is as well, we've shared this form out. Not everyone will have seen every episode in this form. Like categorically, that is impossible because some episodes haven't got as many listens as
That's true.
this has filled in. So there is a big split. Obviously, there's a lot of different ones. There's 40 different ones. Well, 43 technically to choose from. So there's a lot going on there. But I can say our winner with 25 votes, which is decent, is episode 10, making Doctor Who videos online. So our first, which I think actually is a really cute little one because it was very wholesome video.
To have that as
it was
number
a very
one.
wholesome episode, and it was a very nice one to film, and it was a lot of fun memories in that one. You know, so
That's made me really
I'm glad.
happy. That's
yeah.
actually that's so nice.
In second place with 18 votes, we have episode 13, Doctor Who is back, baby. So the precursor to season 1,
true.
of course.
Yeah.
And then in third place, we have episode 1, another new podcast.
Of course.
Obviously, a bunch of
Standard.
episodes in there.
The
top
origins.
ones tend to be Doctor Who related on the whole, but there are a few ones. There's a Spider-Man one there that got 10 votes, which is nice to see. But on the whole, a good mix. Nice.
That's very wholesome. I'm very happy.
I'm happy
about
that.
That
I don't
is
even know
so
what I picked
wholesome.
my favourite one when I voted in this. I have no idea.
I can't remember what I put. I think I might have put one of the reaction episodes.
Probably.
I think it
something
might have
like
been either the one where we watched them or that one.
Probably something like that.
But I
Probably
can't
something
remember.
like that.
The next
This will
category
be interesting.
is the best Just News story of the year.
think-
Now, we have a Just News story every mainline episode.
We should specify, right? I think we should explain what Just News is for the last fucking time.
We haven't done it in quite a few episodes, so
Yeah, but this has to be, I think, now for those who may be new to the
Just
show.
News.
If you're new,
that's true. If you filled out the form and you're new to the show and you were like, what the hell's Just News? Just News is our only dedicated segment on Nostalgia Bait. At the end of every mainline episode, we'll say, every mainline episode, either me or George, depending on whose episode it is, will bring a funny or weird or bonkers news story and read it to the other person to get their reaction and have a laugh about it.
yeah.
We've had some banger moments just from Just News.
Oh yeah.
It's
Some good
one of
bits.
my favourite things to do for it. So that is Just News.
A lot of
And
great stories in there. A lot of great
if you
stories in
want to go and catch up on all the Just News stories, maybe you read through the Just News of the year and you're like, wow, some of these seem really good. We have 2 compilations currently for episodes 1
did.
through
Oh,
30
nice
of
plug.
our favourite
Nice plug.
our favorite Just News stories from like those 15 episode sagas. And then once we hit episode 45, there will be another compilation of episodes 31 to 45.
Yeah.
So
Every
go and
15
catch up.
episodes.
We've had some
Every
funny
15 episodes, we
moments.
do a little best of
Yeah.
comp, just to give ourselves a little bit of a week break, but also to give you guys some sort of best of all the sort of funny bits of those content, which sometimes gets missed because it's right at the end of the episodes. It might not be something that everyone listens to all the time. So it's good to catch up on them and obviously get to pick our best moments. So the next one will be coming out on the 9th of January. So you can look forward to that one as our Volume 3 Best of Just News. But the Volume 1 and 2 are currently up on the YouTube channel in video format as well as on Spotify. So check them out. Anyway.
Do I bother reading through all the Just News stories?
Fuck no. Absolutely not. There's so many of them. Too many of them.
If you're a fan, you've heard the Just News. So, voted. Now, I think this is incredibly close because it's only telling me it's only showing me 1 percentage.
That's annoying.
Which I think,
I think I know what this one is, unfortunately.
Number one has won by, by math, 18 votes. This is won by, it's cleared number 2 with 17.4%, but 32 of the votes is Police Called to a Willy Wonka inspired experience in Glasgow.
I knew it would
as families demand
Motherfuckers.
refund.
God damn it.
Now,
I'm sick of it.
this makes sense because obviously it's this is one of the ones we did. It was so known when we did this Just News story. However, and I told you this earlier, I did vote for this, but on the factor that I think us reading it was one of the funniest moments on the show because I just could not stop laughing. I absolutely pissed myself laughing when George was, and I'd heard it before, but just the way that you were telling it, I was absolutely howling at it. So that is number one. Number two,
what's number two?
With 14 votes, 7.6% is a Burger King in
yes,
was
that's the one I wanted, baby.
Just Burger as losing franchise rights.
That's my favorite one. I loved that one so much.
There's quite a few. Hang on.
We'd have to read out all the random ones. That one was the one I wanted to win.
Number
my God.
Number 3 with 12 votes is, which to be fair, banger. Spanish priest and his gay lover arrested for selling Viagra.
Yeah, I remember that. I just remember the joke at the end of that. I mostly remember the horrible jokes towards the end than the actual story.
I'll have to go back and watch it and see if I remember the joke.
That one was something along the lines of him defending himself in court.
Oh yeah, with a rock.
And he was like, "My client does not sell Viagra." Meanwhile, he's fucking stalked.
Yeah. And then number 4 with 10 votes.
Okay.
Was Japan's Naked Man Festival ends after more than 1,000 years.
I honestly I know that was one of yours. I can't remember it.
Do you know what I'm top 4? 2 of them are yours and 2 of them are mine. The two the significant ones.
I'll take that. I have a feeling the Willy Wonka one won because it's already known by the masses as well. Yeah. I feel it probably helps. But yeah, happy with that. That's decent. That's all fun. A lot of
almost voted.
Stories.
What you call them? The monkey one, the OG one.
Ken Allen.
The
monkey one.
Yeah, the monkey one.
Get your name in his fucking mouth. Ken Allen.
Get his name in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so I love Just News. It's one of my It's one of my favorite segments, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. 38 Just News stories. Wow. Anyway,
there's a lot of. Oh God. Bit of lag. That's okay. I just started waffling. But our next one is. I mean, a lot of memes can be spewed from Just News stories, but really, what is the best meme of the year? That's what we've got to ask ourselves. Now, there was no other option on this because we could have been here all day, and it would have been brain rot, as if it wasn't brain rot enough.
True.
So we have a few nominations for our meme of the year. These might be memes that have been mentioned on the podcast. They might be memes that are going to be mentioned on the podcast. They might be memes that have just been circulating in our little community. But either way, these are the nominations for the meme of the year. We have Super Mario in real life.
Super Mario in real life.
Real life.
Mal Road.
That shouldn't be that funny.
I think that should be meme of the year. Mal Road.
Mal Road and Gaza. Ralmo and Gaza. Oh, sorry.
Oh, God.
And then we have holy fuck, Lois, I'm arriving, because I didn't want to write coming on this form. I feel like that could have been a bit too much for the public eyes, but anyway, that's what we mean. Holy fuck. Heaton Park. Chris Eccleston, thank you, man of 1,000 voices. Chris Eccleston, Heaton Park Trap Remix. That's from the Twitch streams. Big up the Twitch viewers. And Gary Barlow's Massive Son. Just wanted to include
Gary Barlow's Massive Fun was so funny. It was a good meme.
That's a good one.
I like Chill Guy, which is a new one which came out after. Is a new meme that came out after this form.
I can't be fucked with Chill Guy.
I love a good Chill Guy meme.
So we have.
I have a feeling I know what's going to win this.
What do you think's going to win this?
I think Ralmo and Gaz is going to win this.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
No,
you didn't put any. Sorry.
No, for this one. Unfortunately. Let's have a look at what was the winner of Meme of the Year. Nostalgia's Meme of the Year is Gary Barlow's Massive Son.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
With a whopping 40% of votes.
Oh my God.
Second being Chris Eccleston, Heaton Park Trap Remix, closely followed by Holy Fuck, Lois, I'm Coming, and then Super Mario in Real Life, meaning Ralmo and Gaza, who's actually last place. We'll get it up next year. We need to bring the mentions up. The problem was we started Nostalgia Bait and had accidentally mentioned Ralmo on
like
five different episodes. So we needed to sort of stop ourselves, and then maybe we've lost it. Maybe we've lost the meme. Oh well.
True. Maybe the meme's dead.
Maybe the meme is dead. Anyway, what is next?
Our next category is YouTuber and Streamer of the Year.
Yes.
Now, we have like ones that we have put forward for this. There is 7 pages of honorable mentions here.
Fucking hell. Really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So, our nominees for YouTuber or Streamer or Content Creator of the Year is Kai Cenat, Sketch, Cocomelon, Cold Ones, and Mr. Breast. Now, for the honourable mentions...
Sorry, Mr. Breast is not a mistake. That is just intense. That's so funny. I can't help it. It's funny. Mr. Breast is funny.
Okay. So, Kai Cenat, Sketch, Cocomelon, Cold Ones, Mr. Beast, Josh Snares, George Sheard,
okay.
Batman March, Smosh,
Legend.
Ace Creeper, brackets RIP, the one and only GB Sheard, Nostalgia Bit Podcast.
Shall I count? Sorry, banging. Yeah,
you
legend. Whoever voted that. Shall I count how many votes I've got just for ego's
Yes,
sake?
count how many.
Okay,
Count how many votes you got. Okay, Nostalgia Bit, GB Sheard, Mr. Ruffles, whoever that person is who voted Mr. Ruffles, you're a fucking goat. You're fucking mad one.
Okay.
Safi Ain Game. No idea. Someone just sat on the keyboard. Daz Black, George Sheard, Cooper Britton. Shout out.
Oh, is that one each or is that?
No, well, George is yours. One's for me. For the one video I posted this year. No, that one of them was last year. Josh Snares, iShowSpeed. Anybody else? Jackmate, RT Game, Queso, Dugogo Atride.
I'm so out of touch.
Pixel Best, Snyder, Mr. Todd's Reviews, Game Theory, CDog VA, big up to you as well. Review of Death, Aimsley, Cat Games 2000, Daz Games, Swell Entertainment, Sidemen, Red Letter Media, Cocomelon Classroom, Drew Gooden, Gecko's Garage, Trucks for Children, I Should Speed, Ace Creeper.
For fuck's sake!
That's another one for you.
Okay, yeah, too many uncomfortable references to my place of work.
Ace Creeper. It's the Hotline, Review of Death Team, Tom
class.
Mason, TT Productions, Jack Films, The Sidemen, and that is it.
I got 7
So
votes.
how many did you
I'll
get?
take that. That's not the winner, but I'll take it.
That is not the winner.
Thank God for that. I'm just worried about what the winner actually is and how we address that if it is that.
The winner with 32 votes and 25.4% of the votes is Cold Ones.
Oh, fuck you, man, with the coal. my heart went. Cold Ones. I love Cold Ones. That deserves it, man. I love Cold Ones.
Number 2 is Kai Cenat with 13 votes, 10.3% of the votes. And number 3 for all our children fans out there is Cocomelon. Because, big meme.
Cocomelon actually got more votes than Mr. Breast.
Yeah, Mr. Breast got 10 votes, and then Sketch got 8.
As it should be. Fuck Mr. Breast.
No, what's up, brother? What's down, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying YouTuber Streamer of the Year, and Cooper was like, oh, gotta put Sketch in there. Least votes. What can we say? That's why I let him handle the gamers category.
Yeah, literally.
Right, let's move on from that. I don't want to talk about Cocomelon. Docky Who Podcast of the Year is next. We thought we'd give a little bit of a love to our community. I come from the Doctor Who community. Like a lot of the people who watch Nostalgia Bait and listen to Nostalgia Bait come from the Doctor Who community, are fans of Doctor Who, so are going to be familiar with the various other wonderful Doctor Who podcasts. There are so many, and we give love to many of them. We couldn't put all of them on here, mainly because I feel like the more you put on,
I wanted to,
the
but
more
George
of
said
it.
no.
Exactly. The more, I don't know about that. The more, the more you put on, the more devastating it is for those who aren't included. So we wanted to kind of pick our top ones of ones we know and ones we want to give some love to. So, give their fan bases a little bit of an opportunity to give them some credit as well. So our nominees for Docky Who Podcast of the Year are whatever. Who knew?
Triumphant return.
Yeah. The 50% Doctor Who podcast. Who's There? A Doctor Who podcast. Review of Death. An Awful Lot of Running. And Knowing Who. So, the winner of this one with a whopping 51% of the votes.
Wow.
91 votes.
Jesus.
Shit's getting real. What can I say? 91 votes we have for the winner today. And it doesn't surprise me at all to say the Doctor Who podcast of the year is The Review of Death. Well done, boys. It doesn't come as any surprise to me. These guys absolutely kill it week in, week out, and they're a vibe, man. They're a vibe. They're aesthetic. Their content. It's great stuff. It's really, really great stuff. But a lot of credit to the other nominees as well. In second place, with 20% of the votes, was Who's There? I Doctor Who podcast. And then another great one. These guys are all great, by the way. I'm not going to keep saying they're great. They're all great. If I don't say it, they are. And then An Awful Lot of Running came in third with 9.7% of the votes, which is very lovely to see. And I would like to give a credit for the Who Knew getting 14 votes despite only having 2 episodes this year. Josh Carr is the king, and we love him. He was a guest on the
True
podcast,
goat.
So the goat.
True good behaviour right there.
Exactly. But
continuing
yeah,
with the Doctor Who trend, we have the Doctor Who episode of the year. Now, obviously, Series 1 released this year, or Season 1, whatever you want to call it, released this year.
It did.
So we are basically going to go through... We've already done a ranking of our... We did do a ranking of our... And if you want to see that, it's up on George's channel as a little snippet. If you want to see the full episode, you can watch that as well.
Oh,
but
yeah, isn't it? Christ. I forgot I reused that. Great. Great stuff.
The nominees for Doctor Who episode of the year, Series 1. A little recap. Space Babies, Devil's Cord, Boom, 73 Yards, Dot and Bubble, Rogue, Legend of Ruby Sunday, and Empire of Death. We both have our favourites, obviously. However, the majority of the Nostalgia Bait Doctor Who episode of the year is, with 32.9% of the votes.
Oh, that's quite high.
With 56 votes, is Boom.
Really? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's a good episode. Good episode.
Ooh, this is interesting, you know.
I'm
Number
interested in what two
with 48 votes, so 8 less votes, 28.2% is 73 Yards.
Interesting. Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
And then number 3 with 29 votes, or 17.1% of the votes, is Rogue, which I think those are definitely the 3 best episodes of the series.
Yeah, I'd probably say so. Maybe Devil's Cord as well. I like Devil's Cord, but that's fine.
Devil's Cord is for number 4.
Oh, fun. There we go then. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, great stuff.
My god, wait, hang on. Some of the episodes didn't get voted. Oh, Devil's Cord. Empire of Death got no votes.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh, wow.
At all. Look, I like Empire of Death to some extent. I don't think it's the worst episode of the season. I think the fact that it got less votes than Space Babies is crazy. Space Babies.
Space Babies, you got no votes either.
I see. Okay, fair enough then.
Both of them got 0 votes.
Anyway, moving on from one big corporate conglomerate entity to another. Star Wars. What Star Wars project of the year is our top voted for? We have nominees. We have The Acolyte, Bad Batch Series 3, Star Wars Outlaws, and Skeleton Crew, which has only just started, so fair enough. With no opportunity for honorable mentions because those are the projects. With an overwhelming majority, really, 47.2% of the votes, 58 votes, is The Acolyte.
Yeah,
of course it was. Come on.
Yes.
Maybe they shouldn't.
We
have
love
cancelled
Acolyte
it.
on the
Funny
sound
that,
of it.
innit?
It won an award, so they have to recommission it.
So we'll put that on
It's
Twitter.
award-winning.
We'll put that on Award-winning.
It's award-winning.
I'm sure they'll put that on the DVD box set.
It's
Winner of the
award-winning.
Nostalgia Bit TV Star Wars Project of the Year.
It's award-winning, so...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't make the rules. You've got to renew it now.
Close. Yeah, we're not joking. We're not asking anymore.
We're not joking. It's a demand.
26.8% voted for Bad Batch Season 3, with a 14% voting for Star Wars Outlaws, and 11%, 14 people voting for Skeleton Crew, which by the time of sending this out, then wasn't even out, so crazy.
That's true. I've not played Outlaws, but someone messaged me the other day, which is not really a tangent, but Star Wars Outlaws has a DLC, right? None of the Cal Kestis games have a DLC. What's going on here?
The Cal Kestis games are big enough, though, to stand on their own. Like, I've still not finished Fallen Survivor, probably.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah,
but
that's fair.
But then also I've not played Outlaws, so I can't comment on it. But yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
But then also, that's going to get a trilogy. Outlaws probably isn't going to get a sequel, so fair play.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Moving on from one big brand to another big brand, we have the Marvel Project of the Year.
From corporate conglomerate entity to big brand.
Big brand. Hey, what can I say? I'm a simple guy. I see name, I know big brand. Did you enjoy that one?
It's good.
We have. I could probably take a guess on what's going to win this. Marvel Project of the Nostalgia Award for Marvel Project of the Year.
Okay.
Our nominees are Agatha All Along.
Yep.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Echo. X-Men 97. Venom: The Last Dance, and Madam Web. Now, I've not seen half of these, and I call myself a Marvel fan, so I've only seen half of this list, and I claim to be a Marvel fan on this podcast. So, but winning this category with an absolute landslide, with 54.1% of the votes, 80 of the votes, literally over half, well over half of the votes is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
I think it deserves. I think it was the best Marvel Project of the Year.
It's the only one I've seen.
Yeah. Number 2 with 35 votes, 23.6% is X-Men 97. There's a lot of X-Men 97 love going around here.
That did well, didn't it? I remember people really enjoyed that, but I just don't think everyone's watched it. I think the thing is, everyone's seen Deadpool. It's the same thing with me. I could only vote Deadpool and Wolverine for that, because I've not seen any of the other projects on that list. So it's like...
Number 3 with 26 votes, 17.6% is Agatha All Along. I've not got round to Agatha yet, but I've heard it is phenomenal. I've heard really good things about it. So...
Yeah, I've heard it's alright.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Where did that come from?
What does that mean?
Yeah, no, I was just...
Marvel, it's Marvel projects. I'm saying you have Deadpool and Wolverine and X-Men 97 classed with Venom: The Last Dance and Madam Web.
Okay.
Venom: The Last Dance and Madam Web both got votes. So how?
Again, maybe that's the only thing they saw. Both got more votes than Echo. Anyway, from one superhero to another, DC Project of the Year. Not as many to choose from here, but we have got some nominees.
Yeah.
We've got the Penguin, Joker: Folie à Deux, or whatever the fuck it's called, and Superman and Lois Season 4. And the
DC is going to be stacked next year. Our DC category next year is going to be stacked.
Oh yeah, and I can't wait. I suppose Creature Commandos has come out as well. I probably could have added that to the list.
Yeah, that's true.
Too late now. With a staggering 69% of the votes.
Yeah!
Yes! We did it. Yes! Pack it up. We've peaked.
Pack it up. We've peaked.
The Penguin. I was kind of waiting for like anything from you.
Bro, this show doesn't need words. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Not yet.
This show doesn't need words because I haven't seen it yet.
Bro, I know it's peak. Like, come on. Like,
oh man, that's funny.
I don't need to watch peak to know it's peak. I just know it's peak. Like,
yeah, that's fair enough. It's a good. Yeah, it was excellent. It was a really, really great show, and it really deserved the win.
Yeah.
There weren't obviously many others, and no one's fucking voting. Well, people did vote for Joker. Actually, let's have a look at that. Let's see what the fucking runners up looked like. 11% voted for Joker: Folie à Deux, and 26 people voted for Superman and Lois Season 4,
18%.
with 97 voting for the Penguin. So that's a hell of a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Landslide, 69%. Nice. We've got
Probably
it.
our biggest landslide.
We've done it.
The whole thing. I think actually maybe I don't think anything else hit 69%.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that it's going to be up. If it is our biggest landslide, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think it is.
Moving on from superheroes to a super podcast. Nailed that transition.
Phenomenal, mate. Yeah, top tier. Seamless.
We have
seamless, some would say.
the nostalgia bait moment of the year,
So
ladies
many
and gentlemen.
amazing moments to pick
This
from.
is a
in
big
such
one.
a consistently entertaining podcast. However,
Wow. With 40 great episodes that you can watch.
42.
40 great mainline episodes. 42 great mainline episodes.
Yeah, we're not done there.
Plus specials.
Yeah.
We picked some out. We thought what was
These are sort of the
some
best.
Of our favourite moments.
Yeah. And it's probably
some of the ones that have been memed the most or mentioned the most to us, I think.
probably a bit of a recency bias thing here as well, because I feel like there's definitely ones in previous episodes. In the first 26 episodes, there must have been a good moment. Somewhere.
Our first nominee is Cooper picks KSI as his third favourite album. No words?
That shit doesn't need words.
What? Because it's peak.
You know exactly what it is. And peak it
our
is.
next nominee is George's haircut story.
Yep. Finally recovered from that, thank God.
Next. George is catching strays.
Yeah.
Our next nominee is Cooper opens a birthday present and leaks his address. Yes. That was one
That's
of the
one
best
of my funnier moments
as well.
because I feel like you just really like, oh, look how cool this is. I've got a package, and I'm like, your fucking address is fully just yeah.
And our last nominee is George surprises Cooper with a Harriet's Memory Box episode, episode 25.
That was fun.
I have a favourite. You probably have a favourite.
I have a feeling it'll either be the haircut or the KSI one. That's it. Like, it's got to be one of them because both of those moments are disastrous.
There's 9 votes between it.
Oh, and it's between them two?
Yeah.
Okay. KSI.
With nostalgia bait moment of the year with 64 votes, 34.8% of the votes is George's haircut story.
Fucking hell, you cunts. Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake.
We won today.
Absolute bastards.
We won today.
Oh, fair enough.
Number 2 with 55 votes, 29.9% is Cooper opens... Oh, wait! I was wrong. I saw my name and thought it was the KSI one. It's not. It's Cooper opens a birthday present and leaks his address.
Wait.
And then number 3. So number 1 is your haircut story. Number 2 is me opening my birthday present and leaking my address.
What?
Almost leaking my address. And then number 3 is me picking KSI as my third favorite album. And then number 4 is George surprising me. George surprising Cooper with the Harriet's Memory Box episode.
How many people voted for KSI?
39. So 16 votes.
Quite a lot. I'm surprised the birthday present one topped it.
I'm quite surprised as well. I just saw my name and just assumed it was the KSI one.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, okay.
Rock and Stone, brother. Nice to know. Nice to know my idiocy can make people laugh.
Oh yeah, I mean both of those include your idiocy. See, that doesn't narrow it down.
Not number 1. No shorter than that, please.
Oh, flame on. Anyway, talking about another nostalgia bit thing. We've had a lot of attempts to promote the podcast, and it's all part of the job. You know, you want to get the podcast seen, you want to get the podcast heard, you want to get some new viewers, new listeners on board, and that is a constant uphill battle, as with any content creators online, you'd probably agree. And here's just a little bit of an insight into some of the options that we had this year. So let's go through them. So, Nostalgia Bait podcast promo attempt of the year.
Keyword attempt.
George holds a sign on the Big Brother Live eviction. I love that. The custom-made birthday cake. The free chocolate for George's work colleagues. Or this award ceremony. Good one. Let's have a look at the winner for this. Okay, so the winner, with a bit of a landslide, to be honest, is George holds a sign on the Big Brother live eviction with 77 votes, 41%. That doesn't surprise me. That was a great little thing. And I think
it was a very good idea.
I think a lot of our podcast fans appreciated like the idea, watched Big Brother, and then could appreciate the attempt at that, because that's kind of crazy getting that on live TV. Hilariously, in second place with 26% was this awards ceremony. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, as the final award, I think that it's a perfect place to end, with this award ceremony being one of the best promo attempts for our podcast.
It has been one of our best.
It has.
Well, we will see, depending on how many listens this gets.
Here it comes with 2 views and 3 listens.
But anyway, no, thank you to everyone who took part in the form. We'll probably do this again next year. We might even open up a little ballot for the Oscars this year as well on Google Form. That could be kind of a fun thing to read through your guys' opinions on that. So... yeah, keep an eye out for that. But it was a lot of fun getting you all involved. So thank you if you clicked on this form and filled it in and just put your opinions on paper. It's not really paper, is it? But thank you anyway. Really, really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun celebrating some of the worst and best
I love these.
of the year. And it was nice to get dressed up and drink Pepsi Max out of a Prosecco glass.
I was drinking Diet Coke, so let's go.
It's all right.
Before we wrap up the podcast, I just want to take a moment to say, we're getting to the end of the year. This is like, I've been drinking Pepsi Max, not alcohol.
He's going off script.
Thank you, guys.
Get a medic.
I just want to say thank you to everyone. Get a medic. I just want to say thank you to everybody, not just for voting on the form, but for engaging with the brand all year. It has been a massive thing for me doing this year. Fucking stop this, okay?
You know, when you said that, there was a moment where I was like,
stop.
Maybe
this.
I feel bad now.
This has been a massive thing for me this year. Like, I've never really properly done content creation. I've done bits here and there, and this was my first ever like step into that kind of like light of attempting to do it. And again, I would not want to do it with anyone else, George. It is a fucking pleasure every week to record with you and to fucking laugh with you, and it's only made our friendship stronger, and I think we've built something amazing here. But I want to just thank everybody, people on the Discord, people on Twitter, like people adding us on Twitter, like seeing people Spotify Wraps and seeing Nostalgia Bit in their top 5 was just fucking like euphoric for me. Like, it's just like, it's a feeling that I've never ever had before, of just like happiness and joy. And I'm so glad that people waste their time watching and listening to our time. Like, not waste your time, but you know what I mean. It's like, we are just two people who just every week sit and spew and talk about whatever we want and talk about whatever's coming out soon and have some fucking hot shit takes and come up with some stupid moments. But I'm just so happy with the engagement that we've had and people loving the podcast and interacting and adding us on Twitter, like I said, and messaging on Discord. I love reading through the Discord. It's one of my favorite things to do now. Like, I just get so much joy out of it. So that's just I know it's not the end of the year. Like, it's not. We have another completely fucking normal episode coming out next week. But I think it's a nice time to.
Yeah, and we have a bit.
We're not taking a break. Like, this is we're going to keep going. But we have things. We have. It probably should have saved it for later episodes. But I think now is a nice time with like recapping the end, recapping these 42 episodes of Nostalgia Bit. It's just a nice time to say thank you all so much. Whether getting to the end of this video, getting to the end of any Nostalgia Bit episode, thank you for listening and or watching. And we will see you next week for a normal episode, but also see you for a fucking exciting Christmas special.
We have
first of all,
a
very, very, very exciting Christmas special.
Let's tease it, I guess.
Let's tease it.
We over the next few weeks, I can kind of basically reveal what we've got going on. So next week, as we get into the Christmas season, it gets busy. It gets busy. But we do not stop. Yeah. We have still got episodes coming out every single week, every single Thursday, so you can look out for that. Next week, we'll have our a discussion and review of the Wallace and Gromit films, which will be a lovely little cute laugh because there's a new Wallace and Gromit film coming out this year, so that'll be great to talk about. And then the week after, which will be the 26th of December, Boxing Day, we'll have a full-length, very special.
Like,
I'm not going to say too much about the context of it or the content of it, but a proper Nostalgia Bit Christmas special episode. It's going to be bigger and better and more exciting than pretty much anything we've done on this podcast so far. I think we can categorically say that. So, I mean, we haven't recorded it yet, so maybe we can't. But I think it's going to be
bigger, and better, and in person.
We're announcing that then. It's in person, so that's fun. I can't wait for it, man. It's going to be great.
I get to see George in person. I get to see the facial hair in person.
What he doesn't know
I get to meet Pedro Pascal.
What he doesn't know is that I'm putting a big screen between us.
We're going to split the room in half.
Yeah, pretty much. So yes, you can look forward to that on Boxing Day, and then we'll be going into the new year with reviews of the Doctor Who Christmas special, more Just News highlights, and a lot more exciting content throughout the new year.
We do not stop. Yeah. The ball keeps rolling. The train
We've got no plans
always
to stop.
Away from the station.
We're always cooking. So keep an eye out. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Spotify if you haven't already. Give us a hearty 5-star review if you enjoyed this video on Spotify. And you can listen to more of our content. We've got 42 full-length episodes for you to go and check out now throughout this year. And going forward, we'll have even more where that came from. Yeah. So if you want to join our Discord as well, we've got a great little community on there. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok for best of clips. We've got loads of social media outlets, so go and find us. And if you have any questions about where to find stuff, or you want to find stuff, you can always message me on Twitter, Discord, anything like that. I'll be happy to point you in the right direction. In the meantime, though, we'll see you all next week. And yeah, have a lovely, lovely week before. I was going to say Christmas, but we're going to see you.
Have a lovely Christmas. Oh, no, yeah. But have a lovely week, and we will see you for Wallace and Gromit and more Christmas.
This is probably one of our weakest outros. Cheers.
Bye-bye.